Hello, Facebook.
Hello. Yay. Welcome to the Bob 93.3 Bobcast. Gina here.
I'm Austin.
I'm Roro. He sounds so excited.
I'm Scooter. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing this, man.
It's sunny where you are. I'm jealous, Scooter.
Oh, no. Are you serious? Again?
Yeah, down to the beach.
I think last time we talked to you, last Tuesday, it was like yuck here, and it was.
No, it was raining last weekend or last Tuesday.
Okay, good.
But I just feel like the sun has not been out anywhere I go for the past 3 days.
Wah, wah.
Yeah. I feel like a cartoon. Like there's just a dark cloud hanging over my head.
Oh, well, you know what? That means we have to work extra hard and inject some energy and good vibes and sunshine and all that into the universe, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's what
Yes,
we
ma'am.
I mean, it's spring. It's supposed to be sunshiny,
know, right?
Pretty out and all that.
Well, it's going to be 84, I think, later this week.
Yeah, this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
that's good.
That's going to be awesome.
Good news.
Mm-hmm. Total awesomeness.
Yes.
So we're talking about the weather.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing today, Austin?
Small talk. I'm just making sure we're up and running. That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Austin's checking all the things.
This is the fluff part of the show, the podcast later. Yeah, all that. And if you're tuning in, it's like, we're watching all these buttons and different little things happen in front of our eyes. And then Austin settles in.
Austin knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
I have
He's
no
like
idea.
I do not know what I'm doing. I'm just pushing buttons.
He's like,
He makes it look like he knows what he's doing.
I want to say, I can't do it, Captain. I'm giving it all she's got. I can't do it, Captain. Oh my gosh. Woo. So
Everybody had a good weekend?
yes, I had a great weekend. You know, finished up on some Netflix stuff. Behind Her Eyes. Whoa. If you have not checked that out, let me tell you, it's weird, but stay with it. Just stay with it, because I was completely blown away at the end of Behind Her Eyes on Netflix. Wow.
Gina finds the most interesting things to watch.
Well, a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because how I you know when you like scroll past them and you're like, that just doesn't, I'm not gravitating to that.
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah, Behind Her Eyes, highly recommend it. But it's a little raunchy, won't lie. But, you know.
Scooter's like, what's it called again? Let me write it down.
Yeah, what is it?
But yeah, it was good. The twist and turn at the end. I mean, it was just like one of those moments when you come up off the couch or the recliner and you're like, whoa, I did not see that coming. So,
yeah.
And my dog looks at me like, what are you doing?
I've never even heard of this show before.
I haven't either.
Behind Her Eyes?
Yeah,
I haven't either.
Never heard of it.
Oh, I'm telling you, I suffered through like about 6 or 7 episodes because I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, it was way worth it.
Normally I can only suffer through 3 or 4, but 6 is a lot.
No.
I would probably have called it quits way before
Trust
then.
me, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Well, I had a very interesting weekend because on Friday I went and got my first COVID vaccine.
Good for
How was
you.
Well, the process.
You got the chip.
Yes, I got microchipped, y'all. Bill Gates can now read my mind. It actually, the process of signing up, getting an appointment was super easy. Took the whole family. It was me, my mom, my sister, my grandma. Just so, all get done same time.
Made a day of it.
Yeah, basically. So no one can be like, oh, we can't hang out with you. Like if a holiday rolls around, be like, hey, we're all vaccinated.
So when is your second shot?
And it's 28 days after the first.
What, any side effects you want to talk about?
20 a month after? I thought it was 2 weeks.
No,
I did too.
it's 4.
Are they all different?
They're all different because the Johnson & Johnson's only one shot. So you go in, one go.
That's
done.
what I want. I don't want to go again.
I don't know. I don't know where you can go to get those.
Johnson.
But
that Johnson shot.
I've never heard Roro say Johnson.
But the Pfizer's 21 days in between, and the Moderna is 28.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
Oh.
The process though was pretty good. The needle was long, like not very long.
That
it was
Long
like
Johnson.
That Long Johnson.
I'm talking about. That's not the one I got. So that's not. Get your minds out of the gutter, like children.
I don't like a long needle.
It was
No.
like this big, so it wasn't too bad. And it like I didn't feel it.
At least it was skinny, though. Right?
I cannot with you guys right now.
Okay, no,
It
seriously.
didn't. Yeah, it didn't pinch or anything when I went to my arm. The
Mhm.
lady even asked me. She was like, "Do you want me to tell you, or just do it?" And I'm like, "Don't tell me. I don't want to know." Just,
Yeah.
And then they make you wait about 15, 20 minutes after. You go into a separate waiting area to make sure you don't have any crazy weird side effects or anything.
So they tell you that before you get the shot that you're going to have to go to a different room and wait?
Well,
See, that
where I got
being-
it done, it was like a big open space. It was
But
like a
did you
gym.
know before you took the shot that you were going to have to go to this other room and wait? Because
Yes, they will tell you.
that my anxiety level would go through the roof with that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really?
Don't tell me that. No.
Once you get it done, that's after you got your shot.
They told her before she got the shot that she's going to have to go to this other room. Right? Isn't that
After
what
you get the
You
shot.
go to after.
After
So they
you get
told
the
you
shot.
about the room after the shot.
No, they tell you, they like give you a little card and they're like, this is yours. And then they explain it after you get your shot.
You have to.
That you have to go to the room.
You have
Yeah,
to
you
wait.
have to.
Yes, you have to.
Okay.
Like they have, I mean, all the people there obviously are medical professionals, but they just want to make sure. I think the big thing is that you don't have any like asphyxiation. They kept asking about that.
Jeez.
Like, do you have anything
Chip
that causes
injectors.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like any crazy reactions because they want to like make sure, But the funniest part was this lady. As we were waiting to get called back, this lady, all the chairs were spaced out pretty far, but this lady, for some reason, just got up and moved away from us. And I was like, maybe she's, feeling uneasy. A lot of people in here moved away. That was fine.
You probably stunk.
But when we went to the post-shot waiting area, she was there again. And we were a few rows behind her. But she got up and moved.
Were you talking excessively loud?
Not excessively loud,
No.
but we were just like, all right, that's cool. Like, what we do to you, lady?
Was
I don't
this
know.
lady's
It was
name
just really-
Karen by chance?
I don't know, but we were just
Oh.
like, well, geez, like, what do we do to you? It was just really funny. But
No,
overall,
I'm-
the process was really good. I had like one tiny little side effect the day after, but other than that,
Which was.
I was a little dehydrated and
That's
got a
from,
little
that's from not
lightheaded.
drinking water.
But that's mostly because I don't drink enough water. But I'm
Yeah.
trying to. I've got my cup.
That's good. I don't drink enough water.
I'm
Now-
proud of you,
The
Roro.
the big thing is my arm was sore, like the next day,
Mhm.
which is normal. They tell you your arm's probably going to be sore, but I made the mistake of sleeping on it. But it's not like I can,
Well, I'm proud of you.
control that. But
Well, I declare.
yeah, but all in all,
I
it was
declare.
a pretty, yeah, I declare. All in all, it was a pretty easy experience. So
Oh, good for you and the fam. Yay.
yay!
Okay. So
Y'all
that,
get y'all shots.
You know what I got out of that?
what?
Don't do it.
Don't do it?
She talked to that too. She talked about a Johnson, wide open spaces, and asphyxiate.
That one.
It's hard to say, right? Because I
Yeah,
couldn't
that
say it either. I was like, asphyxiation. I think that's what it is. I don't know, but
From a long
all right.
Yeah.
Johnson. Oh, boy. Okay.
Long
All right.
Johnson.
woo,
Wow. Yes.
I'm glad that you got that out of that.
Yeah. Thank you, Scooter, for that
That's what she
contribution.
said.
Oh, man. Whew. Well, there's like a new trend. I don't know how new it is now. It's probably a week old that people are dressing up to go get their COVID shots.
I
Have you
saw
heard
that.
this?
Yeah, I saw that on
I
the
have not.
website.
Like the old glamour shots. Do you remember the glamour shots? Are you
Yeah.
Like,
okay?
Like old Hollywood pinup.
Yeah,
type
they're
style?
like they're having
For a shot?
Yeah, they're having gowns. They're like really beating their face back with a lot of makeup. They're doing their hair, and they're like COVID shots now. So
Well, like 3 weeks ago
Nah.
on the show, you were talking about how you're supposed to dress up to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the same thing.
that's a,
But everyone's taking selfies with
guess.
their thing,
But
Yeah.
I did read
their Johnson.
if you do that, if you take a photo with your card, your shot card that they give you, make sure you're like blacking out or marking out any specific information. Because somebody said, I think I saw it on Instagram, people are stealing people's
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you
right.
post it, just mark
Yeah.
off the personal information. So they don't do that. But I mean, that's pretty crazy. People would.
I
but-
heard too that you can take your vaccine card and go to Krispy Kreme through the end of 2021, like every day, and get a free donut.
I
What?
saw that on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Mhm.
I haven't done it yet, but I'm very
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah,
Just
and
what
it-
I need. More carbs.
and it's-
Right? Like we're trying to eat healthy over here. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, let's go to Krispy Kreme and get a donut.
I mean, how many people are going to actually go every single day? Well, there will be people
Yeah.
that will go every single
Yeah.
day. Okay. But hey, good for them. You know?
But first one done. I heard the second one is the one that really knocks you on your butt. So we'll see how
so you'll
how
be
I
out.
do on that.
You'll be out the next day, is what you're saying.
Yes, but I was smart enough and made sure that my appointment's on a Friday. Next day is a Saturday. So I'm good.
Oh man, I love the way your brain thinks, Roro.
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to find people to be me.
Yes, it is.
I'm being quiet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Yes.
Well, also a few weeks ago, it seems that Gina and I, we were talking, I think, about dressing up, going to the doctor, and we realized we use a lot of Southernisms. And Austin had no idea what we were talking about.
What did you say though? You said Dutch something.
Dutch treat.
Going
isn't-
Dutch, going
Yeah,
Dutch.
which isn't really a Southernism. That's
Oh.
just a phrase. But
I never heard of that until the
yeah,
other week.
but there's certain things we say, and Austin's like, I've never heard that before. So I've written down some Southernisms, and I was going to see if Austin had heard them before. And then we can just talk about.
You know I'm from the capital of the South, though, right? I am from Richmond.
Yeah, but that's why it's funny. Like,
know
you're just like, I've
Southernisms,
never
yeah.
heard that before.
Scooter is from. Where are you from, Scooter?
Upstate New York originally.
So, and you've lived down here though long enough to be considered a.
I've lived down here longer than I lived up there. Yeah.
Okay, so we can claim you.
You can claim me
Okay.
I don't, if you want.
All right.
I mean, technically, I was also born in upstate New York, but I moved here when I was 3. So I've basically been raised in the South
Okay.
with Southern grandparents.
What you got?
Except my grandpa.
Yeah, what
but
you got?
anyway. The first one is one of my favorites. My grandma says it all the time. He's no spring chicken.
Oh yeah, everyone knows
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I have said it before, and people look at me. They're like, "What the heck?"
I feel like
does
even
that
Northerners probably know that
mean?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that just means like he's not a very young person. This one I've never heard this before when I wrote it down, but I thought it was hilarious. The devil's beating his wife.
You never heard that? That's when it's raining or when it's thundering and it's sunny.
Yeah,
The devil's
never
beating
heard
it.
that before.
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently it's when it's raining
How do I
and the
know
sun's
this?
out.
I don't know.
Well, you're doing better than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, the devil beats his wife when it's thundering and it's sunny. Right? That's what it is.
Yeah,
right?
I've never heard that before.
All right, let's see how good.
If something really gets your goat,
I've heard that before.
Get your goat.
Pisses you off.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like if you're irritated by just like really saying it because goats are cool. This one I have not heard. I've
Okay.
heard an alternative to this one. Their elevator doesn't go all the way to the top.
Yep.
Yeah, it means
I
you're
heard that
dumb.
one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I normally say they're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Yeah, that one.
You're dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah, there was
That
that,
one
too.
too.
Yep.
There was a lot of that person's really stupid ones.
I like
I
this
guess-
one.
Yeah.
It's hotter than 2 rats screwing in a wool sock. Y'all ever heard that one?
No.
No.
Austin just brought that up, and that was pretty good.
That's hot. Shoo. God.
If you're swimmy headed, means you're dizzy.
Swimmy-headed,
Swimmy
okay.
headed. I just thought that was funny. Madder than a wet hen.
Yep.
Uh,
Sitting hen. Matter than a sitting hen. Is that
no,
a
no,
thing?
this one said wet.
Okay.
I guess I've never seen a
Wet
wet
hen.
hen, so I guess they're pretty
Johnson.
pissed off.
Wide open.
Yeah, wide open spaces. My grandma says this all the time. It's "I love you" a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. That's not really anything special.
That's
It's
just a sweet grandma thing.
yeah, it's just a sweet grandma thing.
Yeah.
A lost ball in high woods.
Whoa.
Oh,
A lost ball in high woods.
Yeah.
what is that
I'm
supposed to
staying away
mean?
from that one.
It's
I don't know about you.
I guess they were talking. It's like if you hit your golf ball into wood, it's a lost cause. Basically, you're not gonna find
Okay.
Okay.
it. Yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
This one
Yeah.
was just really funny. I'm as nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
Yep. Heard that one.
Yep.
Yep.
One of my personal favorites. I say it all the time. Cattywampus.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Or
I don't.
wonky.
I've never heard that. What is that?
Cattywampus. If it's like messed
Yeah.
up, crooked.
Catty
Cattywampus.
cattywampus.
Yeah.
And also, because this lady in Kinston was telling me about that because she's like, my house is cattywampus, the other house, and she explained to me it meant like, I don't even remember, like diagonal or to the side.
Crooked. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Or just I usually say it as like that's messed up.
Yeah.
Or wonky. Like I like the word wonky. I say it all the time. If anyone says you like I didn't follow the turnip truck yesterday.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Heard that one.
Yeah.
Kiss my grits.
Oh, that's a good one. My mom has been saying this to me a lot lately. More problems than Carter has liver pills.
Is that a Southernism or is that just a?
So did he have liver issues and he took a lot of liver pills?
Well, I looked it up. It basically means you've got a lot of problems. But Carter's liver pills was actually a brand until the early 60s. I thought Carter was a person.
Yeah.
It's
I was
a
thinking
brand.
I was thinking
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy Carter.
See, I
Yeah.
was thinking Jimmy Carter too, but I was like, I have to get to the bottom of this.
I was like,
And
what
it's
is
a
Jimmy
brand.
Carter an alcoholic? That's what I was trying
No,
to figure
it
out.
was a brand. They actually made, I guess, little liver pills from like the 1800s to like the 1960s.
Oh, running like a scalded dog. You ever heard that one?
No.
No, it just came to me.
No.
Knee
What does
high
that
to
mean?
a grasshopper.
Yeah, I wrote that one down.
Yeah.
But I
Run it
skipped
like
over it.
like an engine, a car engine, something that's like doing really well or like moving. Like that thing that's running like a scalded dog. Yeah, that's an awful image too. As much as I
Yeah,
love
a lot of
animals.
these,
Oh
I
my
will
God.
say, like the imagery that it gets you is crazy. Like, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Oh my God.
I've heard that before.
But it's just like the image you get in your head, and you're just like, what?
It's harder than a whore in church.
Oh yeah, sweating,
Yeah.
sweating more than a
Sweating.
horse.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I've
I
heard
was reading
that.
the word hot
Yeah.
on my screen.
Or
that's
colder than a witch's.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna say it, but and the last one I've written down isn't really a phrase; it's just a word, and I use it all the time. People look at me weird. Persnickety.
Persnickety. Like you're like unpleasant,
Over
Just-
particular.
over particular. Okay.
Fussy. Yeah.
Fussy. All right.
I'm
gotcha.
always just like, I'm persnickety about the way I like things done. I just like saying
Nope.
persnickety. It's
No.
fun.
I had a
It's fun to
friend
say.
from Maryland who would get on my case because I would used to say that I'm going to fix my sandwich, and he'd go, "What's wrong with it?"
Oh.
People
I
ask
got
my
you.
grandma a lot, like, where do you stay?
Where do you
Instead of,
stay
like, Where
at?
do you live? Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I live over there. I guess I stay there. That works.
Gotta go. Oh gosh, I can't even get in my head now. Never mind. It went boom and then it went boom.
I like the one where you're trying to get someone off the phone, and you say, "Well, I'm going to let you go now."
Better let you go.
Yeah.
It doesn't always work, though. I've
No,
been
it
trying to
doesn't.
use it lately, and it
Does
doesn't
not
always
work.
work.
Never works with my mom.
Well, I better let you go, and then they still.
There's a sales rep that does that.
That's what I was
station.
going to say.
Way to go, Scooter, throwing people under the bus. I'm just,
I didn't name a name.
No names. There's a lot of salespeople. You don't know which one.
Yeah, that's right.
Laura in the chat on Facebook says, "Wait till they work the kinks out."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We said that on the show the other day. How we started it.
yeah.
So we're trying to work out the kinks, not the good ones.
Yep. Remember that. Yep.
Always working them out.
I don't really know any other ones.
I mean, there's all
No.
kinds, but you know,
Covered it.
You just hear them occasionally. And my grandma also has not. I mean, North Carolina is the South, but she's from Kentucky and then was in California in the military, and that's where she met my grandpa. So like country boy or country girl, city boy. It was the whole thing.
Is Kentucky considered the South?
It is, yeah.
Yes.
And then
That
my
is like-
dad's side of the family is from Kentucky, so I've heard all these things like my
That's
whole
super
life.
south.
Is
Super
it?
South.
I mean, it's
Well-
not
Yeah.
really geographically, but like
Not
I thought like from North
geographically,
Carolina
no.
down was like
No, it's
considered
like-
the
it's
South.
like-
Tennessee.
No,
I looked it up. It's like Virginia down.
it's from the Mason-Dixon down.
But like
Yeah.
Florida is not included.
Yeah,
I
Florida
think
is not the
Florida
South.
is like its own entity
yeah,
at
Florida's
this
not
point.
the South.
Florida just does its own
Well,
thing. Florida's
certain
just
parts
there.
of Florida is the South, like the Panhandle. That's pretty southern.
Yeah, but Florida as a whole is just its own entity. You know, everything's
All right,
made
so
up. Nothing matters.
We
Yeah.
are kind of running out of time. What was the next thing you wanted to talk about, Rose?
Oh well, it inspired me the other day at lunch when you were talking, and I couldn't hear what you were saying over the crunching of my chips. And it made me think of weird things you do that people think. Yeah, so things you do people think are weird. My thing is I have to watch my shows and my movies with subtitles because if I'm eating my snacks, I can't hear what they're saying.
Mm-mm.
No.
That's too much work.
It's distracting.
Yeah.
Because then I find myself reading and not watching, and I don't get to see what's happening.
No.
Yeah.
I want to numb out when I'm like watching TV. I don't want to have to think. I don't want to have to concentrate. I just want it there in front of me. You know?
I like to numb out too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, what do you
How do
mean
you
by
numb out,
numb
Scooter? Just take a long walk on the beach.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't there something you said you
No,
did?
Scooter and we just
Tina,
call
that was
each other.
kinda weird?
We numb out on the
You
phone.
numb out.
Yeah, that's
Numb
right.
out on the phone.
Scooter and I have numbed out that way too. Try to solve all the problems in the world. Oh man, I'm sorry,
Oh,
Rose.
jeez.
Oh no, wasn't there something you said you do that is kind of weird?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
really weird.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, I'm really letting you in now. Like, you know, get some retail therapy, go shopping or whatever, and I will keep the tags on my clothes in the closet. And because I know the normal thing, if you go and buy something, you're probably going to wear it the next day or
That's what
maybe
I
that
do.
weekend or, you
Every
know,
time.
a date or whatever. No, I will, in my head, save it. So every time I walk in my closet, I can go, oh, I still have that. I'm not going to wear
Yeah.
this until probably a month from now. And then sometimes I've bought something that was in season and I never wore it. So I get to the next season, I mean, a year later, and I'm like, oh, look, I have this. So I save things in
It's
my
just
closet.
like, oh hey, I still have something new.
You
Yeah.
ever seen
Kind of
that
thing.
show, Hoarders Buried Alive?
I can't take the tag. I just like to, I don't know. I like these
Yeah.
shoes I have on. I bought these like in November and I just wore
Galoshes?
them today. No, they're
Galoshes.
not galoshes. These little sneaks, my little kicks, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I just get something new and I'm like, have to wear it.
Yeah.
I gotta do whatever.
No, I like
Yeah.
to. I buy it and I hold on to it, and I don't take the tags off, and I hang it up in my closet.
You could just do what I do and wear the same thing every day, pretty much.
I've
Not,
been-
not every day, but
No,
like
yeah, pretty much. I
I've
do
got
the
like
same
5
thing, yeah.
outfits and I wear them every week.
But
I
as long-
interchange them. Yeah.
No, dude, as long as I can remember, I've always been like that. So it's something that
That's weird.
I
That is
know.
weird.
I don't
That
know
is
what
weird.
that is. If there's a therapist or whatever that can chime in and let me know, maybe you want to DM me
You know
and
what's-
be like, you need to come see me like now.
Yeah.
Before
know
it gets worse.
You know
Yeah.
what's also weird that I keep doing, and I think my brain is just so far in the pandemic that I've been watching older TV shows from like the 90s. And if someone goes outside,
That's
I'm
new
like,
since the
oh.
pandemic.
no, I'm
Okay.
getting to it.
Okay, I was
But
about
if
to
they
say.
do something, I'm like, why don't they have a mask on?
Oh.
Oh, because you're watching shows now pre-pandemic.
Yeah, and I'm
we're
like,
not used to it
yeah, and I'm
anymore.
like, why don't they have a
Yeah.
mask? Like in my head, I'm just like, but the show's from like 1994, so I'm like, of course they're not wearing one. Like,
But
what are
that's
you
a
doing?
nostalgia comforting thing. That's like normal.
But yeah, like in my head, I'm just, why don't they have a mask on?
Like people like older music, you know,
Kind of
they
worries
like older
me that I'm
shows.
just like, why is that person not wearing a mask? And then I'm like, oh yeah,
Well, you know, I saw
because
this.
it's old.
I
for
saw
us.
this stat that 56% of people think even after the pandemic we're going to continue to wear masks like forever.
I feel like you need to wear them even before COVID. I think Walmart is so gross. I should have worn them.
You probably could have like
I went
saved
into-
yourself a
I
lot.
went to one of the stores around the corner the other day. When I walked out, this was before COVID. I was like, oh, I think I need a shower after going into that store.
Walked out
I won't say which store it was,
smelling like it.
but it was a store around the corner.
Let me think.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, that is. Some
But yeah,
good
that's
stuff.
just I think it's just so embedded in my brain now that I just expect no matter what I'm watching for everyone to be wearing a mask.
Well.
It's weird. My brain works in mysterious ways, guys. I don't know how to explain it.
Any final thoughts around the room?
New TikTok challenge before we get out of here.
Oh,
It's for women putting their heads in toilets and letting the water like rinse their hair.
Ew.
What the hell is wrong
Yeah.
with people?
They're
Yeah.
that bored in their houses, Scooter.
I don't care how.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
The only time your head should be in the toilet is when you're throwing up after a crazy night.
exactly.
And
but
your hair should not be touching the water.
no, you lean back like you're at a salon and
Oh,
you let the water like rinse your hair out. That is the new TikTok challenge.
Oh my
I have not
God.
seen that.
that's so gross.
I haven't either. I
lot of
don't have
people gonna be-
TikTok, so but
I don't TikTok either. But
Austin
that's
has TikTok.
I
disgusting.
do. I'm gonna look it
see
up.
if you can find that.
What were you
A
about
lot
to
of
say,
Hep
Scooter?
C shots going to be coming out.
The what?
A lot of Hep C shots going to be coming out after this.
Well, I'm pulling it up right now.
That's disgusting.
Toilet hair
Oh
challenge.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're doing it. Here
Oh.
it is. Hold
Oh,
on.
Oh my
why?
Let me put
gross.
this up. I don't have it on the screen, but can't hear it. But look.
Oh my gosh!
What the
no! No!
Oh, next she's dead.
Gross!
Oh my God.
And if you're listening on the podcast, you just need to look it up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's absolutely
Oh.
Or
disgusting.
don't. You'll be forever
Yeah.
scarred.
Yeah,
I
don't look at
feel like Austin did at that store. I feel dirty now.
Ew.
just
We
from
should
looking
try.
at
We
that.
should do that to Rose's hair.
Rose's hair is as
After-
long as that
No,
chick's was.
In the work bathroom.
Oh no!
That's what we're
Do
gonna
not
do
touch my
Thursday.
hair.
And even
Thursday.
better yet, we'll go to the other side of the building where people go when they have emergencies.
go.
No, no. Oh Lord, no. That's awful.
And I don't think anybody cleans over there either. Whoa!
Mm.
Oh my
Ugh.
God.
That's gross. Do not touch my head. I will kill you.
Ah, yikes. Gross.
All I have for final last words is hopefully Austin and I can stop having really strange dreams.
I hope so. I'm tired of it.
I
Me
don't
too.
dream. So
Gina doesn't remember
Hey.
hers. If I could give you some advice,
no, I don't remember them. Mm-mm.
Ever?
they're doozies.
Every once in a while, but no, not really.
Huh.
No.
They say you only remember them if you don't like fully complete your REM cycle, your sleep cycle.
Yeah, and I'm a light sleeper, so I wake up if I hear any type of noise. So
I'm a deep sleeper, but I remember them. Like the last one I had, I remember it like so vividly right before I wake up.
I'll wake up from a bad dream and be like, get this out of my head. I will go back to sleep, and the dream will pick up where it left off. And I wake up again. I'm like, stop, go
It's like,
away.
no.
Uh-uh.
It's awful.
I'm so sorry.
Nope.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I got nothing else.
I'm good.
We're at that.
I got work to do.
Yeah, we gotta let you
I know,
go.
me too.
Same.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on the Bobcast. You can always listen later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Slacker, pretty much anywhere you can get your podcast. You can
Yeah.
listen to the rerun. Thanks, Scooter and Gina and Roro.
Thank you.
And if you have any
Thank you, guys.
questions about COVID vaccines or whatnot, hit me up. I'll answer them.
Roro's your girl.
We'll be back Thursday. Peace.
Bye.
Johnson.
Johnson.